No Filter. I'm Kat.
And I'm Nicole.
And we are in a new platform now. We're in YouTube. We used to be on live stream. And now we'll be starting to bring in some videos onto YouTube. So, for today's episode, we'll be talking all about the ladies.
The ladies.
Yes. So this is for you if you're a woman, and for guys that just... The ladies. So this is for all the women out there and
all the guys that need to learn more information about the women out there, basically.
There you go.
So we're going to kick it off.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Sorry. Okay.
What are 3 pet peeves that you have about being a woman?
Okay. One pet peeve that I have about being a woman is catcalling. Like, I know you've talked about this before, but like it's really annoying. It's really annoying. Like the worst thing, like let's say today, like, okay, I got ready because I knew I was gonna be on camera, and I like when I leave my house, I'm like, yes, I feel good, I look cute. Right. But the only time that it makes me like annoyed, the fact that I like look cute or feel cute, is when other guys like or men, like old men, take it upon them to just stare you down, or like you could be on the bus and they're literally just like there, like, you know, and someone would think that that's flattering, but it's not. Like it feels disturbing, and it's like, can you not?
I haven't met one woman that said, hey, I was catcalled today and it was like the best part of my day.
Yeah.
So
never.
Stop it, please. Especially when that's the kind of thing that you've encountered and had to deal with as a young child. I just feel like no 12-year-old or 13-year-old should be, I don't know, like sexualized at such a young age and having to deal with that kind of thing. So I think it's something that we really need to address more. And it's not just about like the old creepy men. I mean, they are the worst, but it's like also with people our age too. Yeah. Like we experience catcalling from all different ages.
Yo, let me talk to you. You seen that video? He's like, yo, let me talk to you real quick. Let me talk to you real quick. He's like closer.
I just, sorry. I feel like I totally just disrespect. I would say unrealistic beauty standards. So as women, we're just expected to do like all these ridiculous things and jump over all these hoops that just kind of are impossible requirements to be met sometimes.
Do you think it's like something that women inflict on themselves, or something that like society and maybe even men inflict on?
It's both. It's something that women inflict on themselves because society has kind of trained them to have this as the expectation, as the norm. You should love yourself without having to do all that stuff, and just knowing that that's not anyone's standard. Yeah. No,
I agree with that, because like, you know how like there's always a trend, like a pretty trend, like, oh, if you don't have a big butt, like you're not in, like you're out of style, or if you don't have like Kylie Jenner lips, you're not in, you're out of style. So like my thing is like when people try to accommodate to those things, it's like it's unrealistic, like how you said, like how am I supposed in like 2010, what's in is to have like be super skinny and lean, and then in 2017, 7 years later, or 6 years later? 7 years later, it's like, oh, well, now you need to have a big butt and big lips. And it's like, if you just live your life, and if we just continually like try to inflict these views on our girls and our ladies and our women, it's just like, how am I supposed to live to that? How am I one day supposed to look this way, and then a few years later when the trend and Kylie Jenner and the Kardashians are doing this, I'm supposed to just like change my whole self to being it? Right. So it's like, it's so annoying. And then with the contouring thing and like all that, like not everything is for everyone, 1, and 2, it's like we're all different. Like if we all try to look like the Kardashians or like whatever big celebrities out there, like how is that even gonna work? And you know.
Yeah. Moving on. What are 3 things that you like about being a girl?
That made me happy, but the options, like the makeup, the nails, the hair. Like I know it's like kind of weird because we just talked about like unrealistic beauty standards and stuff like that. But there's certain things that I just like love about being a girl, like being able to wear like purple lipstick one day and red lipstick the other. Like guys can't do that.
I mean, they can.
They can, but like, they can, definitely, but it's not like the norm or whatever, or like wearing dresses and skirts. Like just being feminine in itself is just something that I greatly appreciate and like love every day, because I'm like, I just love that, yeah.
Being a girl can be difficult is basically what I'm getting at, but at the same time, I wouldn't trade it if I had the opportunity. I don't know, even though we face all these injustices, I think that it's great that we are able to stand up for ourselves and just be able to combat these issues and, you know, teach these things to our daughters and just make them stronger in general.
I agree, because it's like, it's kind of like the underdog thing.
Yeah.
Like being a successful like entrepreneur as a woman is not even just like being successful entrepreneur. It's like being like like you overcame so many obstacles to do whatever it is. So I feel like just being a woman and accomplishing whatever it is just an accomplishment within an accomplishment within an accomplishment.
Viewer questions from our
new segment called Real Talk.
Real Talk.
Where we keep it 100.
I almost forgot it.
Wait, 100? 100?
100.
Keep it 100.
Okay, so I'll just dive right in.
Edit that out.
Okay. Yeah.
Wait, first disclaimer. If you take any of your advice, we're not responsible for what happens.
Yeah, you can't sue us because
Exactly.
we're like hella rich and we got really good lawyers.
Exactly.
So. Our first question is from Dana315. She says, "Dear No Filter, I have a group project in my sociology class, and of course I ended up in a group with a girl who I'm pretty sure hates my guts. The thing is, I don't even know her. We've never spoken or officially met, but every time I try to speak to her, her response is sarcastic, and she's always staring me down when I pass her in the hallway. So my question to you guys is, why are girls such How do I fix this? Because I really need a good grade in this class."
For that question, I think partially the reason why girls are such as you said, is simply because like we've just always seen everything as a competition, mainly because society, but also just because we continue to go with what society has told us.
Right.
Like, oh, you see a pretty girl and you automatically are like, you either like, oh, she's pretty, or like automatically like, oh, I don't like her because she's prettier than me or something.
You have that defense.
Yeah,
that
like
comes
the
up.
defense that comes up instead of like just accepting like she's pretty and I'm pretty too. It shouldn't like question who you are. But maybe this girl, maybe that's like what she feels is like maybe she sees you as a threat, or she automatically just has that defense up like, oh, I don't like her or something. Or maybe it's just her face, because honestly, honey girl, me like if I come to class, like my face just looks automatically mad, and or like to know me. So it could either be that she's just feels defensive, like maybe you're really pretty, you probably are because you watch our show. But
with the sarcastic comments and everything, that's not always the case. So like sometimes I always like give people the benefit of the doubt. So I'm like, oh, that's just her RBF. Like, you know, it's just
What's
her
RBF?
face, resting face.
Oh.
I'm like, that's just her face. It's cool. But if you're saying she's giving you sarcastic comments and like,
She's being
honey,
shady.
like I could tell. Like sometimes
That's
you
true,
get that
that's
feeling in your gut where it's like, no, it's not just like I'm giving her too much of the benefit of the doubt. You can just let it rock. Sometimes that's what I do most of the time. Like if I feel like someone's being angry or cold towards me, like I just let them do them, because personally I'm not that type of person to just like be negative all the time. So I just let them kind of sit in their own bathwater and soak in it and let them be bitter, you know, let them do that. At the end of the day, as far as your group project goes, I think you need to just put yourself out there, do your part, be inclusive, obviously, with the group and with her. But I think after a while, if it continues, your group members will start to see, you know, what you're seeing and realize that she's not really being a team player.
Honestly, I think that's something that like girls face all the time. It's like, oh, that girl just looked at me weird in the caf or like down the hall, and it's like I don't understand why, and it's like it's something that like a lot of girls do, and sometimes they just don't notice it, or two, they just honestly are insecure, because
Girls are mean.
all the time where I meet someone or like get to know someone that, or someone tells me like, oh, so and so doesn't like you, and then I'm like, why? And then they don't even have a reason.
You don't
I'm just like, so you're gonna not like me and then not have a reason? That just shows so much. That just says so much about you, because it's like, especially when you're super nice to them.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then you find out like they don't like you, and it's like,
it's like,
okay.
To all my ladies, I really just like, I can't wait for the day where like you can go in the bathroom and just smile at another girl. You ever notice that? Like you go in the bathroom and as soon as you see another girl come in that you don't know, Like 90% of the time, nothing is said. You just look at her like, and just keep on going back to your mirror. Like, it's okay to like smile at another girl, say, hey, I really like your shoes, or hey, I really like your eye makeup, you know? Like, I feel like we don't do that enough. And like, girls are so used to just giving each other the cold shoulder. And it's like...
And it's even crazier because when I've wanted to do it, sometimes I catch myself and I'm like, oh my gosh, should I not do that? Because like, what if... Like, for some reason, I'm just like, oh, what if they, like, don't even care, if they don't listen, or if they're just like, okay, whatever. Right. But honestly, like, if someone compliments me, I'd see it as flattering. Or if, like, someone compliments you, it'll make your day, even if you don't know, especially if you don't know them. So I feel like the
compliments are free, guys.
Yeah, like, I feel like the most that we can do, or, like, maybe you, Dana, is, like, talk to her, or say, like, a compliment to her, like, hey, I like this, whatever. And if she gives you the cold shoulder, she definitely don't like you, and you should stay away from her. And if she doesn't, maybe there's just something behind her and some reasoning. But anyways, next question.
Next question says, this was anonymous. Dear No Filter, why do girls always have to go to the bathroom in pairs or groups? Why do you think that is?
Because we scar. No, I'm sorry. Personally, I like going in groups just because like it's like an event. Like, it's part of your day. It's part of like conversing, like, hey, let's go to the bathroom where we're not gonna pee, we're just gonna look at ourselves and fix whatever thing is going on with our face or
90% of the time we don't even go to use the bathroom. We just go for the mirror.
It's just like it's just a thing where we just go and talk, and I think that's I can't really elaborate more on that.
You go to the bathroom in pairs or groups just for security. Not actual physical security, as in your friend is going to beat someone up, but just to
like, you don't want to go
just
alone
have someone
to the
by your side to talk to and I don't know. It's just one of those things you can't explain
really
unless you're a girl. So you should try it sometime. Okay, we have time for one more question, and this one is from a girl named Jillian. She says, "Dear No Filter, there's this guy I've been talking to for a couple of weeks now, and I really like him, but I think he's sending me mixed signals. It feels like I've been waiting forever for him to ask me out on an official date, and my patience is wearing thin, but he has so much good potential. We go to the same school, and sometimes he acts totally different around his friends and doesn't even talk to me. I guess my question is, do you think he genuinely likes me? And if he does, then why is he being so shady all the time?" Girl, I'm gonna need you to just
slide back.
Did you read that question back after you wrote it? No, this is not. No, we're not bashing you, Jillian. We love you, girl.
We love you, Jillian.
But honestly, I think that as young women, and
the answer is no. Just leave him. Okay, go.
There. As women, we just I think, and I'm guilty of this myself. We love to ignore the red flags.
Yeah.
So like, from the get-go, if you see that he's being shady or like he doesn't like to introduce you to your friends, even if you're not a thing, like you can say, hey, this is my friend, Jillian.
Or they don't want to say hi to you when their friends are on. Like,
we love to disregard the red flags. We'll be like, oh, he's he's always flaking out on our dates. Oh, we always give them the benefit of the doubt, which is great, but we do it way too much. Once you see the red flag, it should go up in your head like, up, one strike.
Dub.
Up, 2 strikes. 2 strikes, you're out.
Yeah.
This is the modern day baseball. Like 2 strikes and you're out. 2 red flags and you're gone.
Exactly.
Like 1 red flag is a compromise. 2 red flags means that you gotta go.
Well,
thanks.
My take on it is exactly the same as Nicole. Like, personally, I just wouldn't give him the time of day. I know that when you like someone, like, it's very hard to not see the red flags. Like, you can see the red flags could be like directly in your face. And to you,
LED.
To you, you'll be colorblind and be like, they're white. But honestly, like, if you want to save yourself time, just don't go after it. Because if a guy, like, guys love the chase. If a guy likes you, he will do anything to get you. So if he likes you and he's doing these things, he definitely doesn't like you enough.
But also, guys, sorry, go. Guys love to be chased also. Like, when they like a girl, I feel like they'll go and they'll chase after them and they'll do whatever it takes to win them. But when it's not genuine feelings, they just like, it's an egotistical thing.
When it's not genuine feelings, it's an egotistical thing and just a lust thing. Like, they just want
like to be chased.
They want a girl that's just there and always down for them. But honestly, like, as a woman, you should know, like, you're a prized possession. Like, guys, if a guy likes you, he would do anything to be with you. And that sounds crazy, but it isn't until, like, you find someone who's willing to do that. So what I'm saying is just don't lower your standards for this guy. If he's being flaky and not being himself when he's around you and his friends, that just tells you that just tells you everything right there. Like, okay, I'm not worth your time. I'm not worth, like, you keeping it 100 with me. Like, just honestly, like, don't do it, because just don't do it.
Girl, how many times have you spoken to a guy and, like, you think, oh my God, he has potential? And it's like, think of how many times you've had that thought, and then think of how many times that potential has paid off. Like, I'm not saying, let me get this straight. There's nothing wrong with you, you know, being in love and, like, being with a guy who doesn't have it all together yet. But
a lot of times you just lower your standards for it, honestly.
Yeah, like, there's nothing wrong, but with a guy, like, not having it all together just yet. But I feel like we just lower our standards from the get-go. Like, just him not having a job and also not being in school and, you know, like, being flaky. It's that's just, I don't know, we're considered rude and, like, evil if we don't accept him because of those things.
Wait, we getting deep, because that is so true. But, like, and then a counter argument to that, because I've had one of my guy friends be like, oh, Kat, well, I think, like, your standards are too high. Like, you know, I feel like you're just playing like you're too good.
Oh, please.
But it's like, I'm not asking for anything that I'm not giving. So if you can't give what I'm giving, it's like, why should I do that? Like, if I'm giving 100 and you're giving 50, or if you're not, if I have a job and you don't have a job, or if I have this and you don't have that, like, if I'm mentally like, okay, I want this path and you don't want that path, why should I change my direction to accommodate to yours when there's 7 billion people in this world that are available, that I can just find someone else, and that I don't have to, just because you're there and available and want me doesn't mean that I automatically should want you. Yes, you want me, but if it's not mutual, and especially on his part, it's not gonna work out, because then I'm just gonna be stressed, you're gonna be stressed, and it's dope. Not
to mention the fact that whoever guy said that to you, let's not put him on blast, but I think it's funny how he said that your expectations were too high, when guys' expectations be in the Milky Way galaxy. Like guys be like, oh my God, they have a laundry list of things, when we just, as women, we just want, like, basic, head on straight, like, goal-oriented, ambitious, hardworking.
I agree. No, I 100% agree,
like,
because it's that's where the double standards come in. Because if a guy is like, oh, I want a bad girl that she's super pretty with this body and da-da-da, that's a problem. That's fine. But then once a girl is like, oh, I want a guy who's educated like me, who has a job like me, who has this like me, ask for everything that they have, they're like, oh no, like, that's why girls are so complicated. That's why they don't pay attention. Oh, they overlook this. And it's like, you guys, it's okay for you to be like, oh, I want her just because she has a fat ass. But it's bad for me to say I want a guy who's, like, on his way to what I'm on my way to, so we can reach the same destination. Like, no, don't play with me like that. No.
So you can say his name if you want.
Real talk just got real. What?
You can say his name. Like, we just put him on blast. We might as well. I'm joking.
I know. I put him on blast every time I see him. He knows who he is. We're cool. I love you, but leave my standards and who I am alone. Thank you. But Jillian, is that her name?
Jillian. Yeah, girl. I think you know, like, if you had to even write this question to us, like, you knew it in your heart. And
it's just hard to accept. Like, honestly, it's really hard to accept when someone isn't that into you. But it's something that you should, like,
the right one will never have you questioning.
He will never have you questioning, honestly.
So I hope that from today's show, like,
I got a little heated.
You all, I hope you all took something away from the show. I like this. I like answering these questions. Feel free to send us more viewer questions.
Yes.
We have a Facebook page. It's up and running. It exists. Make sure you check us out at No Filter.
No, facebook.com/nofilterradio
What she said.
show.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, and make sure to like this video and leave a comment Our question of the day will be, wait, what's our question of the day?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
But yeah.
Like, subscribe, and make sure to tune in next week for our next episode. We're so excited to go on this journey, and we can't wait to see what this new thing does. So, see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Please.
And also, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry. What I just said?
What I just said. No.
Tell them to come in through the other door and not make any noise. Tell them to come in through there. Yeah, because we're recording.
Tell them to be quiet. Close the door,
Tell
please.
Tell them to shut up. Okay.
Okay.
Forgot this.
You get it.
No, I want it now. It's my thought, and I want it now. No, it's right there. It's right there. It's right there.
Do guys go in pairs? I don't think so.
No. You're broke. I'm meeting the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that sounds weird.
Yeah,
for
they don't
guys.
do that. What were you saying? Because I thought about it when you were talking. Right? But
Bro, can you put the lipstick on so we can start? Can you pass me my makeup bag and my thing so I can pop
Oh,
it?
really? Now you want lipstick, huh?
Please.
Now you want lipstick?
No one's talking to you.
Now you want lipstick. I see.
Please.
Now you want lipstick.
Please, it's in my bag.
I want lipstick, so now you want lipstick. Now everybody have to have lipstick.
I was saying.
Oh yeah, girl. That's crazy.
We're like two divas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
As in
yeah.
synonymous. You got me in chains.
For your love.
What color?
I wanna change.
I don't want to copy your color, girl.
Yo.
Should I do brown or should I do?
The color you have on.
I don't know what color. I didn't like this when I put it on, so I wiped the most of it off. I don't even remember what color it is.
No. These are bloopers.
You can just. Come on, let's start, guys. Let's start. Let's do this. I'm pumped now.
Okay, can you stop with the Brian? You can't have sound in the background. Silence.
Silence. Oh.